In today's time, anxiety, depression, yeah, overthinking, these problems are become extremely common. Why? Because of several reasons. We can notice that there could be a stress of something, work stress, or some business stress, or family stress, or a reason could be of relationships. Relationships are not going really well between couples, between family, between spouse, siblings. So relationship issues can be there, can be the reason of this, and stress level can be the reason of this. There could be other reasons also, that they don't know why they are feeling so much anxious, why they are doing overthinking some topics or something, and why they are in going depression unnecessarily. Like they have everything, they don't have any problem with the life, they don't have any complaints with the life, but still they are going towards the depression part or anxiety part or overthinking part. No matter the financial issues are perfectly okay, relationships are also okay, means everything is going normally fine, but still they are going towards depression. So either they could be a reason or a problem because of vastu. We can consider vastu also in this kind of whole issue. So if you have some other problems, now how? Anxiety, depression, low mood. For dealing these kind of problems, there are some specific areas. We know that whosoever watches Vastu videos and Vastu knowledge, they know that there are some specific areas of overthinking, that is ESE, and low mood and anxiety, that is WNW. So east southeast, the direction which is towards the right hand side of east direction, a specific exact east direction. If we move towards the right, so we have one direction which is known as ESE direction. The direction is responsible for the churning and anxiety part. Means whosoever is using this direction for sleeping purpose, specifically their head is coming in this direction, or their temple position is coming in this direction, their office table, their workplace is coming in this direction, ESC direction, they feel very anxious all the time. Unnecessary thinking in other aspects, which is not very important to think about, to focus on. So this is one direction. They are using that more often, ESC direction. Second reason could be that feeling low mood, feeling not to do anything, just lie on the bed and doing nothing. So this could be the reason. Either they are using the direction of W and W direction, the direction which is, if we move from west direction towards the right side of west, so that is known as west northwest direction. West northwest is a direction for low moods, for depression, for your, to make you very low all the time, to make you feel like doing nothing or the whole day and feel guilty about it. So maybe that person is using the W and W direction for their sleeping purpose almost. Then they can be using that same direction for the temple placements, for their meditation room, all the work which they spend a lot of time there. That is, they're almost sitting in W and W direction for at least 6 to 12 hours or more than that even for doing their work. So they're using ESC direction for the important work, spending too much time over there in sleeping, in meditation, in puja room, or in their workplace, or they're using W and W direction for the same activities. Apart from that, they're having meditation room or puja room. If they're not doing even any kind of such activity, but still they have planned puja room or temple areas in W and W or ESC, that will give them the same effect of having low moods, anxiety, overthinking, not doing anything, feeling guilty about their life, or feeling having suicidal thoughts even. So these are the directions responsible as per Vastu. If biologically or we can say medically everything is fine, they don't have any such stress or any other reason to think about or to be in depression. Apart from that, if they are using disposal areas, we in Vastu we have one direction which try to make things completely disposing of. Maybe your body, maybe your mindset, maybe your thought pattern, maybe your thinking pattern, maybe what you want to do in your life. So they start diminishing that. That is SSW direction. If from south, from exact south, if we move towards the right hand side of south, we have one direction known as SSW direction, which is responsible for the disposal activity. The main work of this kind of zone is to take you towards the disposal sort of areas. That is, whatever you are trying to do, maybe you are trying to cope up with this problem and still you are using SSW direction, so you won't be able to cope up in a right way, in a better way, in a fastest way. Why? Because this is the direction which is responsible completely for take you to the disposing activity, towards the low area, towards the down area. It will not upgrade you, it will not benefit you in any form. So try not to use SSW direction for the same activities of sleeping, having temples over there, spending too much time over there, having the workplace over there. So completely avoid SSW direction for the same activity. So basically we understood in this whole video that having depression, having anxiety unnecessarily, not having a medical issue but unnecessarily. So these three areas are extremely responsible. That is ESE, that is WNW, and that is SSW. These three areas are extremely important for the same. Now they have some other problems also very common these days, that is feeling lazy, feeling guilty and feeling lazy all the time, not feeling to do anything the whole day, and after the day completes they feel guilty about it. Okay, they don't do anything the whole day, they were just lying on the bed and doing nothing. So what is the problem behind that? What are the reasons behind that? Basically this problem also connects with one direction which is extremely positive, but if you take it for granted it will give you negative effects also. That is south. South is a direction of fire, but still this is a direction which take us to the relaxation part, completely relax. So if we use this south direction for our working place also, for the sleeping place also, for the temple place also, this will lead to the laziness, the procrastination part. So try not to use this south direction apart from sleeping activities for your workplace or for doing anything important, or to spending too much time in the south direction also. Try to avoid this direction in other major important activities of your daytime. So these are the activities, these are the zones which could be responsible for the major and the normal day life problems of these anxiety, low moods and depression. And try to meditate in some specific areas to cope up from this kind of issue, that is in specifically ENE direction or northeast direction. These two directions rejuvenates one. That is, northeast gives you clarity, just clear out all the blockages in your mind or all the blockage thoughts of guilty or not doing anything from your mind. And second is ENE direction. ENE is a direction for fun, for creativity. So once you start using ENE directions or east directions, you start developing more creativity, recreation part, fun part, entertainment part, giving time to yourself in this way. So this is how you can cope up from these problems and come out with the help of Vastu and its directions.